What's up, fam, and welcome to today's video. So I'm giving you guys 3 things that you definitely don't want to be doing as a lifter. This could be beginner, advanced, whatever. It doesn't matter. I used to make a lot of these mistakes actually, and I've definitely learned from them, and I've broke my plateaus, gained a lot more muscle, and seen a lot more progress because I don't think these things are correct. So let's get right into it. Number 1, thinking that all you have to do is move weight. By that I mean you just go in the gym, you move some weight, you do some shoulder press, you do some bench press, you squat, whatever. You don't actually think about what's happening. Now this can lead into a couple different areas. The first one, form. You have to actually understand the form, body mechanics, and understand exactly what muscle group you're hitting, what's moving, so that way when you're doing an exercise, so say you're doing a bench press, you want to realize that it is a compound movement. So you're not isolating anything specific, but you're going to be gaining overall strength. You're going to be targeting your push muscles, your shoulders, your chest, your triceps. So understanding these things and knowing that is going to help you because you're able to actually physically make that, mentally, not physically, make that muscle-mind connection so you can engage those muscles. Thinking about what's stabilizing, right? So for a bench press, your lats are gonna be stabilizing. When you actually know these things, it's a lot easier to create a stable base, to push the weight, to move it, to isolate whatever muscles you want, reduce injury, increase your progress, because if you have really good form, your progress with strength and your muscle gain is going to be a lot better than someone who just doesn't focus on form and just moves the weight and gets it from point A to point B. The biggest point with this one is muscle-mind connection. This is overlooked so much. Having that muscle-mind connection is important, yes, but you also want to know what muscles are stabilizing, what should be moving, and what shouldn't be moving. So now it's not just about like a single muscle. So for a lateral raise, yes, you're targeting your lateral delt, your medial delt, but what else is happening? What shouldn't be moving? Your trap shouldn't be moving up and down. So you're not targeting your traps or your levator scap. You want your scaps to be locked down, and your shoulder is the only thing that's moving up and down. Even just having like a slight bend in your arm, like all these little things make a difference, right? Like if you're doing a shrug and you have a bend in your arm like this, you're gonna create tension on your bicep because that is what your bicep does, elbow flexion, right? It actually helps a lot to know your body's anatomy, what muscles do what. I'm not saying you need to know this like right off the bat. I didn't. I used to just go in there and move the weight. It's shoulder day, okay, let's do some shoulder press, lateral raise, and I know my shoulders are being worked, I can feel it. But if you want to break plateaus, reduce injury, and increase your progress, I'm telling you, just try to gain some knowledge and don't think that you know everything. Try to learn some stuff. Go on YouTube, watch my videos, watch other videos, whatever. The form is going to help you so much when it comes to improving your progress. Sorry, I just had to chase my cat down the stairs because he wouldn't stop meowing while I was filming this video. But anyways, now we're back into it. Number 2 is thinking that drop sets and supersets are going to build muscle. Yes, they will build muscle, but you're going to hit a plateau because if you're a beginner and you're doing drop sets and supersets, yes, you're stimulating your muscles, you're still doing heavy weight, but you're not giving your body time to rest, and you're not going to be going heavy enough in the future because you won't be able to. You're not allowing your body to take any rest time, so then you can push heavier weight. So what happens is when you're doing drop sets and supersets, the best way to break it down is it's pretty much cardio for your muscles. If you want to actually achieve hypertrophy, so that's when you're actually expanding the muscle cells, increasing stores of glycogen and water, or actually building true muscle fibers, that's more so with actual strength training. But hypertrophy, the actual increase in the cells and the more bodybuilding style, you're gonna want to go for like that 8 to 12 rep range, and you're gonna want to take rest times between like 1 minute to 2 minutes because you're allowing your body to refuel and have its ATP, its energy, so you can actually push weight in the next set. Because if you're just going into the next set, so you do your tricep push downs and then you go straight into some pec deck, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you continuously do this, you're gonna just recruit a different type of energy source, which usually comes from oxygen, which is the same thing as doing cardio. So it's not gonna really improve your muscle size rise muscle strength, it's going to improve your muscle endurance, which is still a good thing. Like if that's your goal, then by all means do that. You're going to be more athletic. You're going to be able to last longer in bed. I'm just kidding. But for real, you're going to be able to do exercises for longer. So there's its benefits. Just understand what you're doing, because if you want hypertrophy, you're gonna need to go heavier and do less reps, the 8 to 12, and give yourself some rest time.
Can you not do this in the middle of my video? Stop attacking the tree.
Now we're getting real close and personal. Just kidding. That's a little too close. Okay, number 3 is thinking that if you're eating healthy, it's good enough to lose weight or build muscle. Eating healthy is great, but it does not mean you're doing things properly to gain muscle, lose weight, do a body recomp. If you want to do specific things, you have to actually focus on the nutrition, understand the macros, and where your calories need to be. If you're cutting, your calories have to be lower than what your body requires. So you need to be in a calorie deficit. It does not matter what you are eating. If you just want to lose weight, a calorie deficit. But the reason I'm going to tell you why it does matter is because it's going to help you feel good. And if you're cutting and you want to maintain muscle, you need enough protein to actually have proper bodily functions. You want to make sure you're getting your micronutrients. So that's the reason you want to be eating that's the reason you want to be eating certain foods, is more so for the recovery, bodily functions, maintaining your muscle, all those things. But when it comes to actually losing weight, all you need to do is be in a calorie deficit. Same thing goes for when you want to bulk. You just need to be in a calorie surplus. So the foods themselves, carbs, they're gonna give you energy. If you're someone that wants to go on a keto diet, then you're gonna have to manipulate your food. So the term healthy, it's kind of like a flawed word, because just because it's healthy doesn't mean you're gonna be losing weight. You can actually eat really healthy, but eat too much of the healthy foods. Like an avocado has like 300 calories, and you could eat a lot of avocados and say walnuts, which also have a lot of calories, and be gaining weight. And then you're like, what the fuck? Why am I not losing weight, yet I'm eating all these healthy foods that I find on Google and these influencers that think they know what to talk about, and they're telling me to eat these foods, but I'm still not losing weight and I'm not gaining muscle? Because you got to focus on your macros, your micronutrients, your calorie deficit or your calorie surplus. It depends on your goals. Not everyone is the exact same, and your maintenance calories is going to depend on your body mass, how much muscle you have. If you have more muscle, you're gonna burn more calories. That's just a fact. Muscle cells require more calories. So yeah, that's number 3. Just to recap from the beginning, you don't want to make these mistakes. Number 1 is you don't want to just move weight when you go into the gym. Make sure you're focusing on form, creating the muscle mind connection, and understanding the body. Number 2 is you don't want to be doing supersets and drop sets all the time, because you're just going to work on muscle endurance. Unless that is your goal, then go ahead and do it. But if you want to build muscle and break some of those plateaus, then you're going to need to incorporate some strength training and hypertrophy. Number 3, eating healthy isn't good enough when you want to really hone in on a certain goal like losing weight or building muscle. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you found it valuable, you know what to do. Smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. I do vlogs, and I'm gonna do more informational videos. Maybe I'll do like a vlog, informational video, vlog, and yeah, just like keep going through that cycle, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, peace out, be a sick cunt, and be a legend, get massive. Let's go.
I look up in the mirror, I get a shit look like I'm a man now. They want me to fail, I'm busy feeling myself. Understand that I'm really on a way up, way up, way up, way up. And my crew, we on a way up, way up, way up, way up. Understand that I'm really on a way up, way up, way up, way up. And my crew, we on a way up, way up, way up, way up. Oh, oh, oh. I get a shit look like I'm a man now, man now. They want me to